Coach Chris Slade. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
No, thanks for having me on. I enjoy your work, man, so I'm just delighted to be a part of your show.
Well, thank you. So first off, let's talk about the semifinal game against Greater Atlanta Christian. You guys were underdogs before the game going in and lost by 20 earlier in the year. You went out and really took it to them, especially in that second half. What changed in the team's mentality and performance from the first game?
You know, I think we just kind of found identity after the GHC game. You know, we had those back-to-back losses. The week prior to, we lost to Wesleyan, and I thought we just kind of had to figure out who we were. And we did that in the after that GHC first time. And then since then, we've had a good run. We're running the football pretty effectively. Gunner Falk is playing extremely well. Defensively, we've been pretty solid all year. And I think the mentality of the whole team just kind of changed, and guys just started really buying in.
Yeah, that was kind of one of my questions later. Like, you had that tough stretch where you did lose GHC and Wesleyan. Close game versus Hapeville. What kind of happened there? I mean, the team refocused, re-energized for the last two games of the regular season, and really going into the playoffs, really started playing the best football I've seen them play in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a couple close games. The White County game was close. The Hapeville game we won because Jordan Harris blocked the field goal and Samuel Sloman kicked the field goal against White County. So we had a couple tough ones. But at the end of the day, you just want to find a way to win. That's what I tell the team. Let's just find a way to win. And as long as you have more on the scoreboard than they do, that's all that matters. And we just kind of got refocused and started moving in the right direction after that.
So I mentioned earlier against GHC how the team played especially well in that second half, leading by 3 at halftime, put up, I think, 28 unanswered after the break. So kind of what did you say to them in that locker room at halftime to get them coming out of the break so effectively?
I just told them, we were here the first time. We played them with 13-12. The first game we played them up there, and then we came out, and it was just the opposite. So I told them, this time we got to finish the game. We got to come out and be the aggressive the second half. We can't make those critical mistakes, fumble the football, turnovers, mental mistakes, which we did the first time. So this time, it was GHC who made some bad plays, and we were able to capitalize on them. Just stay focused, stay locked in. Let's finish the job.
Yes, sir. So tomorrow's opponent, Fitzgerald, is led by one of the leading rushers in the state, J.D. King. How do you plan to stop such a dynamic runner in the backfield when the whole offense kind of designed around his performance?
You just got to do a good job up front. The game's going to be run by our front seven. They're going to have to do a good job of controlling the LOS, the line of scrimmage. And once that's done, I think we'll have a chance to win. There's a saying that I learned a long time ago, all backs look the same when there's no holes to run in. So it doesn't really matter who's back there. If we do a good job up front and keep him from get going, so to speak, I think we can make a difference. And we want to make them one-dimensional. Hopefully we can get them to start passing the football.
Yes, sir. So having played 9 seasons in the NFL and in a Super Bowl, you're no stranger to big games, yet these kids on the team will be awestruck by playing in such a spectacular stadium such as the Georgia Dome. How do you remind them all week that this is just another game?
Well, you can't fool the kids and tell them it is another game because, it's not. It's a state championship. This is for all the marbles. But at the same time, I told the guys yesterday, I said, do what you do. Stick to your normal game routine, whatever it is. Whatever that is, do it. Don't get out of what you do and what's gotten you here. Just play a lot of energy. Be comfortable in what you do. Be confident and just take it all in. At the end of the day, whether it's Georgia Dome or whether it's Walsh Field, the field's only 100 yards. It's the same. It's the same thing.
Yes, sir. So regardless, win or lose tomorrow, it's the last game of the season. This is your 3rd season as the Pace head coach, and you've seen the senior class really grow and develop into some key contributors on both sides of the football. How have this senior class developed as both players and contributors since you took over as head of the team?
This class is pretty special because when I came in my first year, they were all freshmen when I was just the position coach. So we've kind of grown together. I can talk about each one of them individually, but they've all meant so much to the program. To me, my growth as a coach really challenged me in many ways, some good, some bad. And so we've worked well together, and they've been a big part of our success. Philip Markwalder's playing outstanding. Leading the team with tackles and losses. Nick Asap's leading the state and picks. And Kyle had a big game last week. Jordan Harris is now going to go play college football, and he's one of the kids who I begged him to come out and play football. When I first got him, he was just a basketball player. Now he's going to probably go play Division I football. And of course, Samuel Sloman, in my opinion, is by far the best kicker in the state. So I can go on and on about those guys. They've just been a special group, and I'm sure I'm missing a few, but they've all helped in a tremendous way.
Well, thanks, Coach. Any last advice for Pace fans for tomorrow's game?
No, just come out and support us and cheer loud, and we hope we can bring home a victory.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.